YouTube has been a blessing. They put out so many free movies there, classic ones, modern ones. And for some time, I keep seeing a movie called Copland that came out in 1997. And I see that up on thumbnail. I mean, phenomenal actors. Sylvester Stallone, Robert De Niro, Harvey Keitel. Um, it's Stallone, Keitel, De Niro. I'm missing one more, but it'll come to me very soon. And it's produced by Miramax. But I was like, let me not put it yet because I'm already watching other stuff. So then I recently saw Sly's documentary on Netflix, About Time. I made my return to Netflix because I took up the subscription for a couple of months. So, but temporarily I was like, let me get back on it and see what's new. So I saw Sly's documentary, which I'll be making a review very soon about it. And he talks about a scene, a specific scene that he did with Robert De Niro in the movie Copland. So I said, now I'm motivated to see the movie. And the movie, to be honest, it's one of Sly's best acting performances that I've seen. One of his best, and without a doubt, one of my favorites. Aside from Rocky and Rambo, the list goes on and on. So this one, Copland, is definitely one of my favorites from him. The movie came out in 1997. And like I said, the cast is loaded with talent. We have Robert De Niro, Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, and Ray Liotta. There we go. You see, I knew it will come back to me. Ray Liotta, rest in peace. And Ray is phenomenal in this movie. I mean, all of them, all four of them are great in this movie. Veteran actors. But it's that one scene that I'm glad that Sly mentioned in his documentary. That one scene that he had with Robert De Niro was just phenomenal because they went to distance. And Sly said in his documentary that he was waiting for Robert De Niro to like give him that, to feed him, those lines, to get him going. And they did. They went to distance from an acting standpoint, and it worked. So, but this movie, you have a sheriff, which is Sylvester Stallone in this movie. He's a sheriff in this movie, and he added weight to play this part because if you notice a couple of pictures before Copland, he was a little bit more thinner. So in this movie, he had to put in more weight to play this role. So he plays the role as Freddy the sheriff. And Copland is a name of a New Jersey town where a lot of police officers live. It's loaded. That town is loaded with police officers, especially the ones that are respected and revered. The list goes on and on. And in this movie, you could see that Freddy, played by Stallone, he is torn. He is torn between what must he do? Like stay loyal and protect the idols in his town, or is he gonna uphold the law? So Sylvester Stallone does a good job in terms of showing that vulnerability, he showed range, showed depth. And it's tough when you have to make certain decisions about, do you want to do this or that, because you have to choose what's right and what's wrong. So I feel that with his character, you could tell that Sly did everything he could to try to make things right, even though it means that There's gonna be someone that's not gonna be happy with his decision, with the way he's gonna go about and do things. But man, Sly's acting in this movie is top notch. Top notch. And I've never seen the movie before until recently. So we're talking about 26, 27 years later. But man, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love when movies are made or they're about in the area where it's New York, New Jersey. So I like that. I like that. And you know, you just love the intensity of an action movie, a drama movie, and that's where casting comes into play. You know, you gotta cast the right actors to portray these characters, and you know, and bring these characters to life. And Sly did that in this movie. And of course, you know, the movie has its flaws from a writing standpoint, even from an editing standpoint as well. But what really drives this movie are the fight scenes, the arguments, the acting. That's what makes this movie. That's what makes this movie keeps you on your toes. That makes you wanna stick to the TV screen. Without Sly, this movie would have not been as good, you know, because yes, you had Niro, Keitel, and Ray Liotta. Even though, in my opinion, I feel that Ray Liotta is arguably the second best performer out of the four of them. Arguably, not that it is, but arguably. But in my opinion, Sly is definitely definitely my favorite performer out of the four. So if you haven't seen Copland, check it out. It's a movie from 1997 and it's free on YouTube, so take advantage of it. My review for Copland 1 through 5, oof, this one is gonna be tough. I'm gonna say a respectable 3.9 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, be safe. God bless you all.